Why, hello, friends. Welcome to episode 42 of our Skyrim Nolvus Ascension blind playthrough. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. Let's see, last episode we started the Thalmor Embassy quest. And we ended up rescuing both Malborn and the Thieves Guild member, what's his name? Etienne or something like that. And then we found a vampire hunter that came to a tragic end and found his little hidey hole that he had some crossbow equipment in. Then we went to Riverwood to talk to Delphine, and we found an apothecary that we didn't even know existed in just outside of Riverwood. I'm assuming it's a mod because I don't think there's any buildings there in the normal game, although I can't remember. We finished upgrading Winstead Manor and did a little equipment upgrading to some of our rings and amulets, and a little bit of alchemy. Got alchemy above level 80. Made some enchanting potions, which was exciting. And we also found out if you go straight to Isolde, that you can bypass most of Sam Gwevin's quest. So I don't have to go to Rorikstead and do the whole goat quest, and there's a couple other things I can't remember that went along with that. I think there was another part of the quest where I needed to go take out a hag raven in a hut. Trying to remember. But yeah, I went straight to Isolde because I wanted to complete her quest with the sleeping tree sap, and she had prompts about the wedding ring, and I paid her for the wedding ring, and then she told me where to go to meet Sam.
It's hard to believe I'm actually in the city where Ragnar the Red met his end. Watch out for shield maidens.
Okay. Oh, and we were going to go talk to Adrian's dad. And I'll be looking on weight. 12,000. It's ridiculous. Alright. Killed a giant for them, or took out some bandits, I can't remember. Those Jarl Stewart quests also seem to blend together.
I serve Jarl Balgruuf as steward. Excellent. You've done us a great service. Here is your reward.
You know what? I'll take the Tundra Homestead.
Here's the key to your new home. Now, what would you like to purchase?
Oh no, don't do that.
Enjoy your visit to Dragon's Reach.
Another wanderer, here to lick my father's boots. Good job.
I didn't do their quest yet. Ugh. Guy's such a loudmouth. All right. Let's see, where are we going now? I know we gotta go to Riften. let this load up a little bit. What do we have here? Retrieve something. What is that? Oh, that's the, I'll get to that one eventually. Lost Knife Hideout. And there's a couple other places to go here. Okay, let's head that way. Just seeing if the, what do you call it over there? The Khajiit. To visit my house too. Which way is it? This way?
This city's put up with a raging dragon, 2 Daedric invasions, the Alliance War, an army of frostbites, and
Sometimes he talks too much. Oh, I got the sneezes today. Excuse me. Oh, this area looks so different. Is it? We'll know in a second here because I'm going to mine. Because I don't weigh enough yet, apparently. Okay. I hear a bear. Where's that at? My own explosion scared me. There's another enemy nearby?
Over here.
Ah.
That was your decision.
It's one of those things where the animation didn't work. River luck? What does that mean? Or is it the river's name is Luck? I have no idea. It's like it's not even there.
What can I do for you, friend?
Do something about this. Okay. See if they made any changes to this place. The outside looks really nice. Although I can't remember how the original looked. Looks like the layout of it is still the same. It's got some new skins.
I just want to find a good husband and start a family of my own.
Extremely comfortable here, don't you?
Honestly, man, you can have this house if you want it. I probably won't use it all that much. Be a permanent guest if you like.
Home is where your heart is, right? Or is it where you hang your hat? What if you don't have a hat? Should we be giving hats to the homeless?
Buddy, you need to shut up for a little bit. Give it a break. What do we have here?
This baking surface is fascinating. I've never seen anything quite like it. I
Baking?
wonder what it's like with sweet rolls.
Baking surface of what? Oh. I don't know. Wheat flour. How do I not have that? I don't have salt? Oh, I have salt pile, right? Can I make salt out of salt pile? Doesn't look like it. Huh, I have no idea. I don't know, it doesn't look like I can eat.
Consider redecorating. Don't look at me like that, it was just a suggestion.
Redecorate? Man, we just got here. Why don't you chill out a little bit? You redecorate, I don't have time for that. Ooh. Okay. Well, since we have the, oh, there's some wheat flour, butter.
3 beds, all in one room. Well, I suppose it's cozy, but a little privacy goes a long way, I find. Still, each to their own.
You better quit talking smack or I'm gonna disinvite you. Okay. Yeah, there's nothing. I'm not gonna do any of the downstairs stuff because of the, I don't know how many homes I own at this point. 6, maybe. Oh, it does still have a garden back here. I'm not going to bother with it. Not in this one. I'm probably not going to come back to this house. I'll probably put everything in the museum once I get all that unlocked. What do we have here?
Gods be good to you.
Oh, well, thank you. You too.
Can I help you?
All right.
Okay, we are most certainly going the wrong direction. So I think what I'll do is I'll just fly over the river and then land on the other side. There we go. Oh, we still haven't flown over the river yet. There's the river. Jeez. I've got some good aim. There we are. It's a little road forks. Okay, I need to go up the hill here.
You see, the Dark Elves built it after they fled from Morrowind. Sight to see.
I'll take you there. I think we'll probably start the College of Winterhold pretty soon. I've been putting that off for far too long. Alright, we're almost at the Abandoned Grotto. Another 100 meters. Sorry to steal your prize, but it is what it is. I have nothing to say. Is this your leader?
Maraska should go to the port in solitude. Maraska should tell our brothers we were successful in our mission. Maraska understands Risuendar. Yes. Risuendar will surely aware as Dalamor will like. Dalamor will give Risuendar a ship, yes? To retrieve all these precious gifts. Dalamor will pay with jingling coins. Maraska doesn't want to upset Risuendar, yes? Maraska should hasten.
This one understands. This one will run faster than the wind.
Townbiter. Riswindar tells Townbiter everything Townbiter wants to know. A Townbiter calls him foul play after that? But Riswindar has no evil in mind. Riswindar will forgive Townbiter if Townbiter takes his moon sugar. Riswindar possesses quality sugar and quality eyes. Townbiter wants to offend Riswindar by taking the sugar and not giving a single leaf.
I don't trust you. Not even a
So
little
bad,
bit.
so bad. Townbiter can still mend this by showing what a good friend he is. Riswindar is offended by the Townbiter's reluctance to taste his wonderful sugar.
I don't trust you.
Foolish Townbiter. Townbiter should know Bandari always have the best goods in their possession. And if Dalamur asks Bandari to provide some sugar that kills, the sugar will kill. Dalamur does not want anyone to interfere with their business.
Yeah.
This one thinks Riswindar is too kind to clawless Townbiters. This one thinks Townbiter has nothing to do here. Should go back to the town, yes. This one can have it down here, yes. So say about God.
Okay, hold on a second here. I think I've got a ring of some sort of pickpocketing ring, I think. Don't I? Oh, I know I had something that ups pickpocketing. I don't know what that would have been. Deft hands. Yay. Let's go ahead and save there. Oh, I thought it was fast saving. Okay, we'll just do full save. Okay, let's put our revival necklace back on. Abandoned Grotto. I'm glad I didn't try to have no
Foolish,
sugar.
foolish Townbiter. When Trisuelar says he has things to do and leaves,
This guy. This guy's gonna be a
a
problem.
good friend leaves as well.
Yes.
The Townbiter is a bad friend to do something, yes.
Got a couple more of those. Dearest reader, the work you're about to experience has been copied and duplicated. The story it relates, so that the story it relates can be spread throughout the Empire. But make no mistake, this is not a work of fiction. The events chronicled in this account are all true. Were originally documented in a private journal, which now remains safely guarded in the House of Quills in Hammerfell, and occurred not more than a year before this book was printed. Ash ibn Khalid, High Scribe. Bubba. It's been 9 days. 9 days since I slipped my bonds. 9 days since I strangled my captor with my own chains. 9 days since I rushed headlong into the night, always listening but never looking back. But in order to understand my current predicament, I must first understand where I came from, and just where this story began. My name is Hadric Oakenheart, and I am proud Lord of Skyrim. I am a skald by trade, and received my formal training at Bard's College in Solitude. For years I made my occupation as traveling musician and minstrel, and even served several stints in a war bard in service to the armies of various jarls. And it's fairly safe to say that I weren't a bard. I never would have gotten into this mess to begin with. My troubles began when I first started singing about Talos, the ninth and greatest divine, beloved of the people of Skyrim. Turns out he's not so beloved by the Thalmor. Ooh, we did that in front of the Thalmor. Bad idea. Ah, yes, the Thalmor, common as head cold in Skyrim these days, and just as annoying. Or so I thought at the time, before their true power and influence made itself known. For those not in the know, the Thalmor are Skyrim's recently honored guests, quote-unquote, high elves of the Altmeri Dominion, who were gracious enough to not wipe us all out during the Great War. But as every Nord of Skyrim knows, Thalmor's graciousness comes at a terrible price. One of the stipulations of the White Gold Concordat was the peace treaty between our peoples was the abolishment of Talos worship. A man can ascend to godhood. Preposterous claim the Thalmor. Preposterous, claim the Thalmor. And so, the open worship of Talos is outlawed in Skyrim, and actively enforced in those cities where Thalmor have a tangible presence. Cities, I might add, in which the Empire has the most secure foothold. It was one of these cities, Markarth to be exact, where I made the conscious decision to defy the ban on Talos worship. And my defiance came in the form of what else? A song. For what bard who has spent time writing and rehearsing original work can possibly refrain from performing it? So perform it I did. Not once, not twice, but 7 times. Once a day for an entire week. Now here's something most of my kinsmen are unaware of. Not all Thalmor and Skyrim are equal in station or purpose. The fact that there is one group in particular that operates secretly in the shadows, watching and waiting for those Nords who break the law and continue their worship of almighty Talos. These are the Justiciars, and it is their job to enforce this, the most terrible of conditions of the White Gold Concordat. And so I would have performed my song for an 8th time, had I been given the opportunity. Sadly, I was not. For the Justiciars had been watching and had been waiting instead. I received a black sack over my head, and there, in the wee hours of the morning, a dreadful, uncomfortable wagon ride, and sinister promises that I would enjoy my new home, quote-unquote, which I came to realize was some sort of secret Thalmor prison or detention camp. I wonder if he went to the embassy. When I was certain I would never leave alive. It was at that moment I realized I needed to make my escape no matter what. Even if I died in the attempt, I had to slip the grasp of my captors. Better than that, rot in some godforsaken Thalmor jail until the end of time. I finally got my change when the wagon stopped, or my chance when the wagon stopped, and we made camp for the night. One of my 2 Thalmor guards set off to the forest to hunt, leaving me alone with the other, so my count comes full circle. It's now 9 days later, and in that time I realized the true extent of my foolishness. I couldn't have sung the song just once, or maybe twice, or not at all. I couldn't have swallowed my stubborn Nord pride and just realized how much power and influence the Thalmor truly have over the Jarls. No, I could not. So now I run, like a hare from the hound. I run, always moving, rarely resting, never sleeping, but the Thalmor dog my every move. Where will I go? How will I escape their grasp? Honestly, I don't know. The only thing I now understand for certain is this. The agents of the Eldamari Dominion cannot have your soul, they will take your very life. My name is Hedrick Oakenheart. I am proud Nord of Skyrim. Remember me, for soon I will be dead. Do not slander another child of the Bandari. Remain mindful in all dealings. Gifts must be returned in kind. Fair trade need not be fared only in gold. Truth and cleverness need not be enemies. Find what is lost, trade what is found, and leave what has no purpose. Okay. I'm taking those. You can keep your note. Oh, those are good. Gleam blossoms. I got those growing at my one house. Poison bloom. That's what those things are. That's what that is. That's that thing I planted at the at my one home, and I wasn't able to I think it was Winstead Manor. I planted it in a box in the garden room, and I wasn't able to well, back your ass up. Yeah, I wasn't able to harvest them. Elf cups. I think it's the first time I've seen them. Muck. Yeah, first time I've seen elf cups out in the wild, I think. Wow, there's all kind of stuff in here.
Sometimes I wonder if it's time I found a place to settle down. I'm good at settling. I have a special talent for it.
Okay. Well. Had some slow down here and save just in case. We get everything? No, looks like there's still a few things laying around. Float spore. Someone made something. Didn't see what. She's just multi-talented, isn't she? House of Arcane Arts. Maybe I'll find some new spell books. Complete. Inglorious Khajiit. Unexpected treasure. What's that? Inspect the hut. More Bunsker. Yeah, I gotta do that too. Find that. Ooh. Take that. What's the Argonian Maid Volume 2? Wait, what was that? Oh, it was a bookshelf. Oh, 36 lessons. I only have a few of them. I'm assuming there's 36 of them. Take all those. Oh, the Bella statue. What the heck is that thing? Potion's empty. Oh, do I own this place now? Oh, the Raven Rock books, all three of them. Awesome. Probably easier to empty these shelves from behind.
Oi! Heya! Good looking.
That scared me.
Fine muscle. Wait a minute. Let's have a talk.
Is that what talk? No. Imp. He's sweet talking because he wants out of the cage. Statuette. Lockpicking. Weird. That was really weird. Okay. We can have a talk after I raid your bookshelves. Troll slang? How have I not found that book yet? Oh, another unabridged Royal Baron Zaya. The ABCs for Barbarians. Another one, volume 2. So I got 10, 2, and 12. I think I've got maybe 4 and 6 in the box. I can't remember. I know I don't have all of them. Oh, another 36 Lessons of Vivek. New one. Well, it's going rather well. Aldemer Adventure Gloves. Check those out. Aldemer Adventure Gloves. Nothing special. Mara Amulet. Can I take any of these things?
What you want, mate? Are you good looking?
Oh, we just got a
Smart
magic
enough?
item that we didn't have
All right,
before.
good looking. Let me cut you some slack. Still, do you see someone else you can talk to? Well, maybe chortling and rapturing cleave me be able to go and check by myself. And shove me a mud crab up me shell if me can do it staying there. Hey, good looking. Check again. Sinclair, me is a shell. But mister, this happened because Sinmiaran. Well, let me put it this way. The elf decided keeping me in a cage was a smart thing to do. And go missing to Sharmat knows where. Smart as well. So it goes, good looking.
Sharmat?
Let's hope your silly, good looking fizz won't let you do something like that. Wait. Let's make a deal. You get me out of this cage, then you and I, all happy and satisfied, go about our business. From what me sees on your face, you don't work for free, are ya? Well, let me say, me knows a bunch of good stuff. An exact location. What you think?
Alright, let's check it out.
Goody go, good looking. Well, let's pretend me talks to a kid. Me's a shell. Ain't seen many talking shells before, have ya? Well, that's your flaw, not mine.
Fair
Name's Imp. Savvy enough? Each told us me was drinking with Shiagora. Ever met Shiagora?
Yes.
Nice laddie is, but still. Sitting on them shiverings me were. No drinking, since no told us. You see, 'twas Fred us, if me recalls correctly, right? Moving stones much, talking with them using mud crab much, and then bang! Ain't no sun shining. It's Sinmiaran shining his shiny smile, then the elf's grabbing me, waist back to the mud crab, and leaves. For good. The mud crab, me tells ya. No wonder he's all sad after that. Me bet he even wrote a eulogy in the local paper. 'Twas long ago,
Eulogy?
after all. Me wonders where he now,
You mean
and
a
what he do.
eulogy?
We won't be surprised if he be in a place none will expect. Sinmiaran's an Altmer lad, what he's about. So, good looking, let me put it this way. He's about sorcery, stealing magical creatures of great importance, wandering pocket planes, and capturing these for his own purposes. Yeah, need more, ain't ya? Well, why don't you look for a diary the scallywag used for coverage? Me bet you draw something fruitful from it. So this were in Alessian order times, these Marukati selectives, lads and lasses, them gathering in the tower, trying these dance moves. Sorry, me distracted. Don't happen to know much about these, what now? Should me fix this?
No, don't worry about that.
Sharmat.
Yeah, who's Sharmat?
A nice fella he were. I weren't able to find good friends, though. Yeah, you better learn on his mistakes. Find them best friends. Super best friends.
I got some super best friends. I got Takata, who's my best friend in the game. Lucian, who's pretty damn annoying, but he's also possibly a friend. And Zora. We got friends. Stormcloaks. No, they're not. They're not our friends. Really, the Imperials aren't our friends either.
Oh, you're
Delphine,
serious?
maybe?
Shiverings, the isles that shiver. The Shivering Isles, an abode of Shagora, Haskell,
Oh,
and
that's the,
people Shagora
Oblivion
drinks
thing.
with. And if you want to learn more, why don't you go there yourself? You
Oh,
won't
I'm going
regret
there.
This swears.
That's gonna happen.
Now, you keep this in mind. Everything we says is specific. You just need to find out specific on what. Savvy? Why, good-looking one, he has to explain things to you over and over again. The amusing mud crab is a mad crab, you see? And he's amusing. Me and his are pals with each other, because we both be well-versed in funny tales, and love sharing them with each other. Well, he be not me. So usually writing this down he is. Good for remembering, you see?
Okay, let's go
Have a
around.
nice day, good looking.
Let's look around here. Check out the basement. Ooh. 25. Wow. Need a key. See, is there a key here somewhere? No keys. All right. Talk to the clam. I did talk to the clam. Where'd he go? Oh, he's upstairs. No keys. Hey, you know
Me
what a key?
all ears.
Yeah, you mentioned some good stuff.
Oh, what? Really? Me said that?
Yeah.
Me told ya, me knows the exact location of these. Me didn't tell ya to go and fetch these. Savvy? Oh, come on, stop gritting your toots. Me knows the spot where them goodies lay. Right. So, as far as you can see, me be stuck. So, my intel should be checked. There was this Geleada lass. She promised to tell two noble guests about the treasure, provided she had pity. Oi, what a serious, good-looking traveler me got in Michelle. No planning, no thinking, no tactics. So it's time for good old imp to decide stuff. Right, me decided. Me be the squad captain. Ya be good-looking. So this Geleada hottie surely was snooping around, but me didn't see her lately. Ya and I need someone who has fresh intel. Goblins be fine. So, opening the portal, right? Me waits.
Yeah, I can't open
What?
portals.
You got me there. Wait a minute. You be serious? Well, come on. What are they teaching you these days? When he was around last time, every dribbler in Tamriel were able to fast travel wherever them pleases. Or is it another flaw of yours, good looking?
Oh, I can fast travel.
Oh, look at this sad, good-looking fizz. Don't be upset. Me has a solution for 400 silver pieces plus a half 100 in the Wayreth coins. Alrighty then, 400 and a half solid gold, that is.
That's fine.
Well, all you look at this, pal. Saving old imp, sparing in coins, and good looking much? Ya go check Sinmiaran's safe below. Fetch his diary there. Make sure you glanced it proper like. Follow it to that letter like. Open the portal. Go to Blue Horn. Piece of cake.
Blue Horn.
Once there, we'll decide what to do. Move your crawlers, and don't you forget the key.
Old Imp will travel with you now. Use Talk to Imp ability to communicate with creature. Basement safe key. Alright. we got the key, go to the basement, and he said, read the book and follow the book to the letter. There's the safe.
Don't you be surprised. Sinmiaran were into these things. Told ya, go check his journal
Whoa.
and look for some spells. Y'all need them.
Where's his journal? Where? Must be inside the safe. Oh, yeah. True path. Let's see what that is. Let's go ahead and favorite that so I don't forget it. Do the same thing with Talk to Imp. Following has been recorded by Sinmiaran of Shimmerin. Sinmiaran of Shimmerin, or Shimmerine, whom by his right belongs to the most ancient kin of Ultimer. Titles as the last keeper of the Torhamcard Sanctuary, also the beloved son of Ariel, as well as the brightest and cleverest heir to many lands, the brilliant mind, this guy is a narcissist, the talented rhetorian, etc., etc. Before beginning my current experiment, I decided to start diarizing my endeavors, because as you know, every genius magician diarizes their endeavors while attempting to complete their magnum opus. In here I shall describe each stage of how I created an epitome of my ideas. To use these notes as a basis for a major sagacious book. I guess that means like a saga-ish, saga-like book. They say every one of Somerset's Speyark composes such a book, a dissertation. Only the really important research materials and profound treatises can be called dissertation, and to have one's name on the cover of such a book is the greatest honor one can achieve. But I'm better than Sapyark, so I shall write my dissertation without even joining the Sapyark College, because obeying social conventions is not something that would fit the last keeper of the Torhamcard Sanctuary. And if you're reading this now, here's something for your rejoicing. You'll witness the greatest thing to happen for the first time since Aldemari's victory over the Goblin King in Haven Pass. So I decided to isolate a goblin tribe which hails from Tamriel, in a secluded location, of course. I considered using some island or secret cavern for this purpose, but whilst reading this book on Morgan Zenas and his adventures, I was hit with a greater idea. Why would I not use one of the lesser planes of Oblivion? The only thing I had to do to achieve this was get into contact with one of the princes or sovereigns of the lesser planes to make a deal. It was easy to find a Daedric cult in Shimmerine. I don't know how to say that. I used their help to conduct a very complicated ritual, which was a real test even for my unsurpassed mind and talents. So I struck a deal with, what unbelievable luck, Turns out, oh, he didn't say who he struck a deal with. Selling my estate to those cultists was a terrific idea. Why in oblivion would I even need that estate now when I have a personal world? The Faceted Stones are huge floating rocks here, fortress and things like that. If anyone reading these lines finds an abundance of exclamation marks somehow peculiar, please forgive me. I was overjoyed with everything turning out so well that my emotions got the better of me. Thing is, I truly have a small part of Oblivion in my possession now. I would invite you to come over, but I have already sealed the entrance with protection magics. Protection magics of my own invention. Aye. The portal will remain closed until you speak the passphrase. The passphrase is as follows. Rake, cake, brittles, tug. Rake, cake, brittles, tug. I chose this phrase intentionally for it sounds silly and means nothing, and there is no chance for someone to say it on accident. But if you are similar to me in any way, and a list of your habits includes speaking aloud text while reading or writing it, then the portal is probably open behind you just now. Ooh. Especially if you're at the pond. If this is the case with you, please repeat the whole routine. Enter the pond and say Rake, cake, brittles, tug to shout the portal if it is open. Thanky. Inside Faceted Stones, I guess that's what it's called, you will find a tribe of goblins which I have taken from Somerset. Provided you're reading this journal, I have most probably left for the stones some time already. You have to search for me in the new domain. If I am not with the goblins, then I am probably visiting the fortress. Take a chance to enjoy the fruit of my experiments and try interacting with the goblins. You will be amazed by how smart they are. I'm certain you will have never encountered goblins as smart as these. I would even go as far as to say these goblins are probably smarter than you. And if you're reading this sentence, then I'm almost certain that my goblins are smarter because for whatever reason you're reading this sentence instead of going and seeing everything for yourself. Probably shouldn't put this line in my dissertation, but you enter the Faceted Stones now. I must share the delight of my discovery with you, and you need to share this delight with others. We'll take that. Look at these giant septum coins. Praise be to Akatosh and all the divines. That's crazy.
Oh, it's you again. This a kind of magic. Me's here for 2,000 years. Or 1,000. Frankly, no clue. Too hard to count days when not occurs. Looking for a place to place your good-looking bones? Me thinks Sinmiaran won't show up for some time, so here's this place. Have it. Me won't be missing ya. Well, me will, of course.
How do I open the portal? Do I have like a power? Doesn't look like it.
Aye. Have a nice trip, me sweet muzzle.
Well, I spoke the words, but there's no portal. Red cake brittles tug. I have no idea. Alright.
What can I do for you, friend?
Just trying to get out of here, Dakota. Well, no portal open, so... Ooh. Rake. Cake. Brittles. Tug.
Welcome to Faceted Stones. Good looking. Stones, the
True
place
pass
where
spell.
goblins be.
Aim at the snow elf beacons and instantly move to them. What was it called? Whoops. There it is, true path. Oh, that's weird. Soul Paragon. Ooh. Okay, looks like we're in the south of this place.
What now? Faceted Stones. Well, it's a little world, like one of your Oblivion Plane things. But comparing to a regular Oblivion Plane, Stones be just a pocket comparing to your pants. You know, like a pocket plane. Them stones have quite a history, but we've not much time for diving into details. Though there were some folk of your type, pale faces, long ears. These fellas did run out fast, though. The place were empty except for some scoffing showing up with their loud parties. Or were those Dremora? Ask them mud crab about details. The thing is, they'll be goblins now. Quite regular goblins, they be. Sinmiaran settled them there, savvy?
Okay. Yeah, what's Blue Horn?
Me mentioned. Also, me mentioned you'll soon see everything for yourself. But nevertheless, Blue Horn is one of the local tribes.
Okay.
There
Faceted
are two
Stones
of them.
Blue Horn.
Fellas from both prefer to live in mushrooms because living in shrooms sounds like a terrific idea. Even for a goblin. Lasting
What are
bones,
these
they live
Smurfs?
around the mycelium and near the pillars. You'll find them Blue Horn fellas easy.
I know what mycelium is. It's like the fingers of a fungus that go in a substrate. Pilius? I don't know what that is.
Don't lose your nice head on the details. Pilius above, mycelium below.
Okay. Alright.
Sure. Move your crawlers.
I'm assuming that's... that. Oh! Wow.
Problems
so.
Maybe that's too far away. Too far away.
Whoa, me didn't expect that. Thought me'd fall. Why don't you be more cautious? Pretty please. Me wouldn't feel nice falling down.
That's the way out. Yeah, let's try going this way.
Only a fool lets himself get surrounded.
Powder of health. Ooh, snow elf boots. Falmer Paragon. Wonder if those Paragons work the way they did in that valley for Ariel's bow. Wonder if they work the same way. Filled with Grand Soul. Or are they just soul gems? Ancient crystal. No way out of here?
There you are.
Don't see any way in there. Maybe that is the only way. Well, how do I get through this door? That's not it.
That was your decision. What can I do for you, friend?
blocks. Okay, I think we're going to call this an episode. We'll pick back up here next time in the Faceted Stones. And we're looking for the... what do they call them? Blue face? Blue something? I already forgot. We'll figure it out when we get there. Some goblin tribe with blue in their name. Anyways, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed your time with me. And please give the video a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more content like this in the future, feel free to subscribe. And until next time, take care of yourself and be kind to each other. Bye. Got a slug on my arm.